boys and girls. Today we're going to be identifying a dozen and a half dozen. So, can anybody tell me what type of container this is? Do you know? Obviously, it is an egg carton, and it contains eggs. And where might we find eggs in our grocery stores? Usually, it's going to be in the dairy section, and that's where it's going to be by the milk or by the butter. So how many eggs do you think would be in a carton like this? Okay, so I want you to take your carton if you have it, and we'll do that. If you don't have a carton, parents, you can just draw one on paper like this, and that'll be fine. Okay? So I want you to take your carton and open it up, and we're just going to count the spaces and see how many eggs our carton would hold, okay? So let's do that real quick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? So a carton of eggs would hold 12 eggs. Today, we're going to pretend that we're going to fill our egg cartons with pretend eggs, okay? So most of you should have your linking cubes like this. Again, I do not have the cubes here at my house, so I'm going to use the small cubes like this. So we're not going to use real eggs because that would be a really big mess. If we were to drop one, it would make a big mess and be all scrambled and yucky, so we're not going to do that. We're going to use pretend eggs today. So take your linking cubes, and how many is it going to take to fill up your carton? And if you're using paper, just put it on the squares. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So it's going to look like that. You should have one egg in each container. So, do you know another name for 12 of something? It is called a dozen. Okay? So, if we have 12 of something, we call it a dozen. Like if you have donuts, you go buy a dozen donuts, then you have 12 donuts. Okay? So, when I want you to have your linking cubes available, and we have filled up our carton with our pretend eggs. And again, how many eggs are in a dozen? 12, okay? And we're going to count by twos to see if we're correct. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so you have 12 eggs in your carton. Right. I'm going to put some pretend eggs on my pretend carton here. And I want you to see what I'm going to do here. Okay, what do you notice about my eggs in my carton? Do you notice that they're divided into colors? So what do you notice? Okay, I have half red and half blue. I'm going to take my carton and I'm going to tell me what I did. What did I just do? I divided it in half. So now I have 2 halves, okay? So how many do I have in each half? I have 1, 2, 3, 6 in each half, okay? So that's what I want you to do with your carton and your 2 colors of linking cubes. I want you to put your linking cubes in your carton and arrange it nice and neatly where it looks attractive to a customer, if a customer was going to come buy eggs from you or from your store. And I want you to think about how many is in a half dozen, okay? How many is in a whole dozen together, like this. And then when we half it, how many do you have in a half dozen, okay? Then I want you to practice your subtraction facts again, do your math fact sheet, and do your worksheet sides A and B, and we'll see you back here for the next lessons. And I love you, miss you, bye-bye.